So feet parallel, and then just sink into the sand. Try to feel your heels and the bone behind your toes equally on the floor. So you just think about that for a second and make sure your knees are not locked. Let them be loose. Okay, and we just gently roll our shoulders a little bit. We have a little gentle roll. Okay, now when you roll your shoulders, try not to roll anything else. So it's literally just like you've got a cog in the wheel here, and you're just letting that go around. So the rest of you stay still. So don't push your head forward or back, or move the body forward or back. Just think about those arms on their own. Okay, and then we just gently swing and try not to hit the desk behind me. It's a little bit in here. Okay, one day I'll have to invite you all around to do a session in our studio. If you all can get in the door, be very surprised. Right, okay, so let's just give ourselves a little bit of a shake. Shimmy. Oh, we've got the Flower Sisters. Hi. Okay, a little bit of a shake and a shimmy. Give your shoulders a good shake. Okay. And then we're going to clasp our hands together and push them out in front. Now I want you to feel your shoulder blades widening, and as you do, breathe into your back. And then bring your hands back. And feel the air rushing in down here as that happens. That should work. So as you go forward, you try to breathe in to your back, and as you breathe out and let go, the air should rush into here. So we'll try that one more time. And breathing into your back and let go. And you should feel the breath down here. So we'll do a little, so we'll do this with our faces. So like you're chewing something. If you had something particularly pleasant for tea already. Try going in the opposite direction that you would normally kind of do that. It's a bit weird. And we'll do some nice, and we'll throw things across the room. See if you can hit anyone. So I got Herbie there in the head. There we go. He's not paying attention at all. Okay. And then we'll just do a nice wide yawn. So we're going to take our arms. So first of all, think about the movement. Don't lift your shoulders to lift your arms. Literally open your chest. So you're kind of peeling your arms out. So the last thing to go out is your hands, and then you bring them back in. So you should feel that stretching across your chest and the shoulder blades coming together at the back. So, and we're going to do a nice yawn out. Yawn. 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 I know you enjoyed that one more than the others. Yawn. Now let's do shoulder rolls with the r sound, or la, 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 whichever is your fancy. So and let's do our E. Let's start there. E. Here we go. E. La, 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 la. I. Now that opening on the R should feel like that exercise we did there, where you're opening your chest and your shoulder blades come together. So let's start. Do that one again. Sarah's still trying to get in. She's nothing if not persistent. Here we go. Let's try starting on the other side now. I forgot to go I. Eyes. I can't even spell today. Right, let's try that again. At the same time. E. La, 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 la. Eyes. Ah. Now bend and look down. Pick up the flower. Flower. Well done for coming in, Sarah. Don't worry if your video's not working. Just join in with us. That's great. Well done. Thank you. Okay, so make sure when you pick up the flower, you look down and really use this. Just try doing that. So this is the bit that should be moving. When you do an F sound. Okay, so look down first and then think of the... It's like your jaw's going to drop on the floor. It's such a beautiful flower. Flower. Excellent. Okay. I hope you're managing all right, Sarah. Rolling, I mean, not... I can see you're managing all right, Sarah. Okay. E. Okay, other side now. E and... E, la, 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 eyes, look down, flower. Here we go. Change sides. E, la, 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 eyes. Look down, flower. And really, we're going to start here. Really let your body sway with it now. E, other side. E, la, 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 eyes. Other side. E, la, 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 eyes. Flower. Here we go. Other side. E, la, 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 eyes. And really let that last one, really let that sound and really relax down into it. E, last time, other side. E, la, 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 eyes. How did you get on with your top notes? Good. Okay. So that's as high as any of you have to go to any time in the song. That's it. So that's easy enough. So here we go. We can sing anything from high to low. We can trip up a scale and sound a mean arpeggio. We'll do that one again for Sarah Cole because she hasn't been with us for this. We can trip up a scale and sound a mean arpeggio. We can skip up a scale and sound a mean arpeggio. Excellent. And then we do turns. We do turns, 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 and trips. our trails, and we gradually get faster, and you sort of let it go. You kind of go, trails. You kind of let it go. You can't do it at all if you tense up. So you need to kind of think of just, it's like you're holding this note here, trail, and then it does that above you. And then let's try it here, trails, and then the last one, trails, and then we're fast and slow. We're fast. And without sliding, slow. So reach up for that high note, so low note. We're fast from there. We're fast. And really think up slow. You'd never know, 'cause then we hold it on the V now. Virtual choir. Virtual choir. Virtual choir. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Now, I'm going to play you the March verse 2. And I want you to notice that Martin was the only person to send me a recording for the March this week. How marvellous it is. Just have a listen.
Frances?
Yes.
The one that I sent last week,
Yeah.
I did the whole of the march.
Yeah, I have that. No, I have that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that. No, I have recordings from some of you for the whole March, but I only got one recording this week, is what I'm saying. So verse 2, and it felt to me, Martin, like you'd taken a lot from the session, because I heard everything that we did in the session really came out in the verse 2. So I think it makes a difference to the overall sound as well. Have a listen. Can you hear?
Lo, we answer, see we come, quick at freedom's holy call. We come, we come, we come, we come, to do the glorious work of all. And hark, we raise from sea to sea, the sacred watchword, liberty. And hark, we raise from sea to sea, the sacred watchword, liberty.
What do you think, guys? Can you hear that, Martin? Yeah. So it really made a difference. That was a very good call to make that recording again. So that's open to anyone who wants to do that. I mean, I think it sounds fine at the moment, but there are some of you who haven't done it yet. So I think it's really good that you did that. So the more people who are adding to it, probably, because the more voices you get, the more difficult it is to make them match up. So if you still haven't done it yet, that's the thing to kind of think about. Okay, so verse 3 of the Gathering of the Unions. Let's just have a little look at that. So we'll just go through the words, because this one is a little different again. A reminder that we have to hold some of the notes through. So God is our guide, no so, hord we, he draw. Okay, 3, 4. God is our guide, no so, hord we, he draw. We kindle not war's battle fires, by union, justice, reason and law. So that's an important one. By union, justice, reason and law. We claim the birthright of our sires. We raise the watchword liberty. We will be things that changed in Martin's recording, which was really great, was when there's a rest and you don't have a consonant at the end of it. A lot of people go over it a bit, but this time it was really precise, and that makes a big difference to how it feels. It's like really, it makes it tighter. So that's something to watch out for. Let's just sing through that verse 3. So because this is realistically, it would be great if everyone has time this week who's going to do recordings, if they could do the recording for verse 3 of this, or if you haven't already done it, or any of it indeed, because we'd like to get this one, because we think people are going to really like this one, we'd like to get this one online before the concert to use it as an advertisement. We think would be really good. So that'd be great if we could do that, because we'd like to just get it finished and then everybody can be practicing away at home. That would be great.
I'm just going to put Theo down. We've sent him to sleep.
We've sent him to sleep. We were
yeah.
we were that dull. Okay, night night, Theo. Okay. So verse 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. God is our guide, no sword we draw. Notice that? Our guide, no. So the dn comes together. That's very important there. God is our guide, no sword we draw. We kill. And that's one of those little gaps with no consonant. No sword we draw. We kindle not war's battle fires. And you can really kind of punch that out. War's battle fires. That's it. By union justice. Now, although this is a cross, it needs to be quite, quite forceful. So it's not like holding a note through. By union justice, reason law, we claim the birthright of our sires. We raise the watchword liberty. We will. Now this from everybody could be more from the recordings I've got. Like when you've got the wills. We will. Now don't worry about singing this beautifully. It really doesn't need to be. I was talking to our researcher about this. His special subject is street singing in Victorian London. The things some people do for a living. And he was saying, the whole point about this song is that she wrote it so that people would be raucously singing it as they're falling out of the bars, that kind of thing. So you don't need to be too worried about how nice it sounds, more about the oomph that you give it. And the further it goes along, the more it needs to be kind of, So let's try the we wills. We will. 3, 4. We will be free. We raise the watchword liberty. And then really strongly, we will be free.
God is our guide, no sword we draw. We kindle not war's battle fires. By union, justice, reason, law, we claim the birthright of our sires. We raise the watchword liberty. We will be free. We raise the watchword liberty. We will be free.
Excellent. Okay, we'll keep singing. Hopefully, I'll get to this. We'll sing it all the way through when we get to the end of this evening, just for a laugh to get us going out the door. So let's have a look at Nearer. Now I got some great recordings for this as well. Let me open it up. Okay, yeah, I got some great recordings for this. So we're the chorus. I think it was Leslie and Martin that sent those files. Is that right? Yes, I think it was. Okay, the chorus 2 and chorus 3 that Martin and Leslie sent are absolutely perfect. It's really good, really, really good. So we've got that. We've got that in the mix. It really is, actually. It's really excellent. So, yeah, I'm very pleased by that. So we're going to have a little look. So there's still, I mean, I'm still aware that it's, you know, it's a much trickier, especially the tune when you're doing the verses. And the more we sing it, the more you get used to singing it and singing along. You've got the whole demo there online as well, but the verses that I've given you with the thing to sing along with, they're the thing to really focus on. And obviously I'm going to add this week, I'm going to add verse 4. Now some of you, I realise, might have been expecting my colleagues to be here for us to work in parts. I realise I haven't explained that. They're not. Jenny's completely messed up everything, so she's not coming at all. But Margaret and Sam are going to come in next week. And that's when we're going to do the chorus. And we might have a new singer of ours, Ina, with us as well. I haven't quite decided whether that'll work because she doesn't have a keyboard. And I think that might be very difficult. So we'll see. She's a very lovely singer from Ukraine, Really fantastic singer. Right, now, we are going to look at verse 4 today, but I'm going to play you what we've got so far from you guys. But I'm going to start with those choruses that we did the chorus 2 and chorus 3, so you can hear what we've got so far. I think it's sounding very good.
Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee.
Can you hear that, Leslie and Martin? It's good, isn't it? Really works. It's really, really good. And here's chorus 3.
Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really sounding great. So those are the simplest of the choruses. They're the simplest bits to sing, really. And you don't need to worry at this stage about will I be able to sing it from the bit before, you know, or will I remember which one it is. I think when you record them, did Leslie and Martin, did you record them on the same day? Yeah. Because it's just a case of listening to it a couple of times to remind yourself which one it is, and then singing along with it.
I sang through twice with it and then recorded it twice.
Excellent.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
did the next one.
Yeah, yeah.
I just rolled through the lot.
Because they're not very difficult. Those two little choruses. In fact, the choruses generally aren't. It's just the last one that's a bit more involved. That's all. And you're going to do that in parts, so you'll have more time on that. So let's just recap our 1 and 2, and then we'll sing it through with the track through to chorus 2 and 3. Well, I'll skip the solo, so we'll just go to chorus 3, and then we'll look at chorus 4 as well and the differences. And I think this is the thing, is that verse 1 is your template, and it's getting that. It's really, I realise how difficult that is to get this right at the beginning. Nearer, nearer tends to be, I think it's the N, I've decided. I think it makes it slightly late. It's like it goes nearer, and I think if we make the N a bit shorter, we can get knee. So if you think of hitting your knee, hit knee to get your tuning fork, nearer. So you're going for the E rather than the N, and I think that will help because You know, we get that a lot, don't we? If you make the N too long at the beginning of things, it particularly disrupts that thing. Nearer, my God, to thee. So come in after 4. 1, 2, oh no, after 3. Duh. 1, 2, 3. Nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer to thee. Excellent. The second time, it's never a problem. It's just that first one coming in. And then we get our "in though it be across that raiseth me." And here it's just really important to really have changed into that key. So it's quite a bright key. So in though 3, 1, 2, 3. In though it be across that raiseth me. And then it changes key again. She is wicked, isn't she? Still all my song would be. And that's really about, it's this note that's the important note. Song would be. So just throw that away. It's like you kind of chuck it over your shoulder. Song would be. And you come back to that note. Still all my song would be near my God to thee. Hey Sarah, your video is working. Brilliant. Hi Sarah. We're here. Okay, excellent. Right, nearer. Nearer, my God, to thee. Which all of you have managed that phrase rather beautifully, so I'm not worried about that. And then, nearer to thee. And remember to go quieter at the end of that one. And then we've got our chorus 1 here, which we haven't worked on yet, but you will next time. You're very welcome to just sing along when we get there. And then thinking about verse 2, though, now it's got the same problem as near at the beginning, that people are getting stuck on the though, so taking too long. So though, so think of the O as what you're aiming for. 2, 3. Though like a wanderer, and it's sorry, that rhythm is wanderer, so it's quite a strong rhythm. Though like the wanderer, and then we're going to go up, think up as we go down. The sun gone down, and really make sure you open there. Was that James behind you? Yeah. Hello, James. Okay, and then we've got darkness. So we're changing into that key again. Darkness be over me. And then we slow down a bit. This was the hardest bit to get together because it's got that, it slows down while it's going, and rest a stone, my rest a stone. That's it. So we can have a listen to that, and then we've got our chorus 2. We've heard the parts before, but I'm just going to play them now. So that's your starting note mezzos, nearer, my God, and that's your starting note altos, 3, 4. Excellent, excellent. So it's not hard when you get into that, and I think just going along with that. Do you know, I've just started to get very worried about Angela, because she never misses it unless she, you know, like she would normally tell me, wouldn't she? I hope she hasn't been blown away in the snow or something. Anyway, yes, and then we have our solo, and then the chorus for chorus 3. That's your starting note mezzos, nearer, and we need to get that to that nearer to that E quickly, and nearer. Starting notes. 2, 3. Right. Now, let's go on to verse 4, because when we play it through, we'll pop this in as well. Now, the thing that's different here is that we don't have that rhythm at the beginning. This is very smooth. And with my waking thoughts. So it's quite different from, which is quite sort of, that happens at the beginning of the first 2 verses. But here it kind of, if you think of it as you're waking up, so you're staying where you are. And with my waking thoughts. And then this is the same. Bright with thy praise. And try and really get that S onto that 3rd beat and really open. Praise is quite a difficult word in English. I keep wanting to go praise, but it's not that, is it? Praise. So it's an A sound, so quite wide. Bright, 2, 3. Bright. Sorry, I keep going. I don't mean to do that. 2, 3. Bright with thy praise. And then we come back again to this tune. Out of my stony griefs. So here we've got a whole crotchet off because of the rhythm of the words, because Bethel starts on the beat. So we're going out of my stony griefs, Bethel I'll raise. Be careful with Bethel that you don't go Bethel, which I might have done on the recording. I'll check that before I put it on. Bethel. So think of it as Bethel. Yeah? Bethel I'll raise. I'll raise. Yes, it is raise. So that's the same. So the tune for that, out of my stony grief. Out, 2, 3. Out of my stony griefs, Bethel I'll raise. And try not to, on these praise and raise, it's really easy to go raise and kind of hold on the S a long time or change the vowel. Try and hold the same vowel sound for the whole 2 beats. Bethel I'll raise. And just put in the S right at the end. And the same with praise. This is very tempting to close there. And try not to do that. And then we have the same tune for the end. So by my woes to be. Now that's a very helpful word to have there, because as you come with that note, you have a nice smile on your face, and we get a nice be. Nice, good, right? So by my woes to be. Excellent. Try it one more time. So by my woes to be near. Now, there's one difference here. We're not going near my God, because we've got a little natural in there. So we're feeling much more optimistic. Near my God to thee, nearer to thee. So we've changed again into another key. Nearer my God to thee, nearer to thee. So, because we're going into a major key chorus. So that's a huge difference from the last time. Let's just try that again. Near from there, 2, 3. Nearer my God to thee, nearer Right, shall we have a go with the track? We can have a listen through to what you've been doing, sing along for a bit. I'll just close this over. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you a few more bars than this. After that marvellously executed trill, here we go. And
Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. E'en though it be a cross that raiseth me, still all my soul would be nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee.
go.
Though like the wanderer, the sun gone down, darkness be over me, my rest a stone. Yet in my dreams I be nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to
Go.
thee. Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. Let the
To the end of the
way
solo. Going into chorus 3. Chorus 3, here we go. 2, 3.
nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee.
4.
Then with my waking thoughts, bright with thy praise, out of my stony griefs, Bethel I'll raise. So by my post to be nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee.
Okay, we won't go on. How did verse 4 go for you? Do you want another go at that one? Now, what's really interesting, I was having a chat with our researcher about this. So one of the things that we both realised is that this is probably the most important piece that the two sisters wrote together, because Sarah Adams was having massive doubts about her faith. Really, there's this whole diatribe of letters between her and various people about, trying to kind of work it out, because they were working in a time when they were working towards Chartism and then humanism. So they were working their way out of the church, in fact. But she never, in that sort of sense, but she never lost her faith. And this is her coming back to it. And realising that actually, everything, that all her doubts had brought her nearer. And I think this verse is one of the really, is one of those moments, that brighter moment is what you're kind of looking for. I think this is okay. And all the other stuff is okay, but when we get to so by my woes to be nearer, just really thinking of that as a sharpening, like you're really feeling like you're playing a harp in the clouds. Nearer, my God, to thee, big smile, nearer to thee. again on the track. I'll play it from the chorus before.
Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. Then with my waking thoughts, bright with thy praise, out of my stony griefs, Bethel I'll raise. So by my woes to be nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee.
Any particular bits anyone wants to look at? Be putting it online. I have to, however, explain to you that it won't be until Friday that everything goes up. Yeah, because we've got some podcast things to do over the next couple of days, and I want to make sure I do this one properly. I don't want to rush it. So, but then you'll have time to have a listen. And if you get a chance to, those of you who haven't managed any of it yet, or some of the recordings who are going to do it, then do try to get those done and have a go at verse 4 if you'd like to. So we're going to move on to the new thing that I sent you, just for a little bit of light relief from Nearer My God, which was the Winter Promise, which is very simple and straightforward. Just to tell you what this is, so do you all know your history about free trade and the Corn Laws? Kind of. Okay. The reason winter is the last of a series of 4 songs about the seasons, which are actually about how, now this will ring a bell with you, how the poor were starving on the backs of the rich making a lot of money out of taxation and duties at ports. So this is quite pertinent. And this was written for the Free Trade League bazaar, they called it. So a bit like thousands and thousands of people came to this, and it was a bit like it was a mixture of ladies making lots of kind of needlework things and selling them for huge amounts of money, and gentlemen coming from their with their new scientific engines of various kinds and showing them off, and people making political speeches. And these songs were sung there, and they were sold to make money for them to help to have those taxes repealed. So that's what this is. So when she's talking about the corn, she's talking about the Corn Laws. She's really talking about the free corn is coming yet. So this is the winter when they're thinking about the spring. And Sam will be the soloist in this, so she'll do this with you next week. But you'll see that you've just got a really simple chorus. Is coming yet, is coming yet, springtime is coming yet. And you can choose to sing springtime is coming yet if you don't want to do is coming yet. Entirely your decision. Okay, so let's just have a go at this. So the rhythm, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4 is coming yet, is coming yet. Okay, let's try that together. 3, 4 is coming yet, is coming yet. Springtime is coming yet. And there's a pause there, which I'll probably just make into 4 beats or something. Is coming yet. It'll probably be. So again, that's one to watch that you don't close. So, is coming yet, is coming yet. Okay, let's try have spring. So really spring up to it. Use that S. Spring. So feel you're kind of springing. Springtime is coming yet. For the sopranos who want to go up there. Springtime is coming yet. And for the altos and basses, springtime is coming yet. Yeah, springtime is coming yet. Let's try doing that together. Springtime is coming yet. Now the second time, you'll see it's slightly different. The yet, the second yet is held on, unlike the first time. You've got a rest. So it's is coming yet, is coming yet, free, yet, free. So you need to get your T in just before you sing free. Is coming yet, is coming yet, free. And then we get free corn. Now the sopranos do free corn is coming yet. So you've got exactly the same tune this time. And those of you who are not sopranos, not you, Martin, no, you're going to sing exactly what you did for the first version. Yeah? Free corn is coming yet. So Martin, you sing that. But the altos sing, free corn is coming yet. Okay, so we're doing a nice harmony. Free corn is coming yet. Yeah? So let's try doing the free corn is coming yet. I'm sad to tell you it didn't for a while, but anyway, here we go. So let's try all the parts together. Free corn is coming yet. How was that for everyone? Anyone perplexed? You're all looking very happy. This is unusual. What's going on? Is this too easy? Have I made this too easy? I must revise my opinion. I must make this more difficult. Right. Okay. So let's do from the whole of chorus 2 then. 3, 4. Is coming yet, is coming yet. Free corn is coming yet. Yeah. And you know when to start because she sings more or less exactly what you were about to sing before you sing it. So, so don't be put off by the first time she sings springtime is coming yet in the first verse. You think she's going to sing, she sings a slightly different tune. Springtime is coming yet. And then she goes into is coming yet, is coming yet. And then she sings springtime is coming yet. And then you come in after she's sung that last one. So she goes, springtime is coming yet. You, it's coming yet, is coming yet. Springtime is coming yet. So it's like a repeat really of what she said. So I think here you're supposed to be the hungry masses who are kind of going, I think we're really hopeful that it's coming. We're really, really, really hopeful that it's coming. Okay, so that's the idea with that one. We won't record that for a bit because we need to wait for Sam to decide what speed she's going to do it at. And very excitingly, so Sam, for those of you who, most of you have met her already, but if you haven't, she's a regular soloist that does the concerts with us. And I've never met her before because she lives in Finland. And I met her in London on Monday. It was very, very exciting. I think we met at the British Library and I think everybody went, shh. Anyway, No, we met in the cafe, but you know, it was fun. It was really, really amazing to see her in real life. And it means that she has now got the same costume as me to wear, which is great. So there's like, she's got some things and she's got a camera and various other things. So that was really useful, and I was able to print out all the music for her and everything. So it was really nice. But yeah, so that was exciting. So your homework for this week before we sing our march again, I'll just close this down and open up the march. Okay, so if you can, those of you who are going to do the recordings, and Sarah Rowling, we'll have a little chat about that in a minute. 4th floor, that's nothing. So, yes, so if you can record the march, all of it, that would be fantastic, because we can get that being used. And then if you can have a look at all the bits of Nearer My God to Thee we've done so far, and record as much of it as you can manage, that would also be great. And practice, really, is all I can say. So let's have a go. Oh, the rehearsal for the concert will be on the Monday evening, the day before. So that'll be on the 3rd, and there will be other opportunities for you to join in rehearsals if you'd like to. I think we normally do that, don't we? I just let you know when we're going to be rehearsing through things, and if you want to come along to that, you can do that too. Okay, so the march from the beginning. Here we go.
Lo, we answer, see we come, quick at freedom's holy call. We come, we come, we come, we come, to do the glorious work of old. And hark, we raise from sea